Hello, hello, dear Libra. Welcome to your love reading for the month of November of 2025. I hope you're all doing well. Just to let you know, this reading is done on the 11th of the 11th. So I've got 4 more to do. You're the 4th last for the love readings that are shared to Patreon and then to YouTube after the 20th of the month. Life happens and we get to the point where these readings are late. Let's see what's coming through. I don't want to make excuses, but I'm sure most of you understand. Let's see what is the karma dharma relative to you and the person you're hoping to manifest, the person that you're wanting to connect with. Oh my God, dear Libra, this is the karma dharma. And what is this awakening? What is this big shift that's going on for you, dear Libra? Let's see what karma dharma will bring for you. Will give you strength or will help you through big change. A big change where your relationships are concerned, where matters of heart are concerned. I don't know if some of you are leaving a Leo, and that takes a lot of strength, or you're dealing with a Leo that's going through a major awakening. Let's see, dear Libra, what's going on. Do check out your other placements as well. And Mercury is retrograde during this month. Let's see what's going on. I mean, love will be significant for you as Venus has just finished up through your sign and has ingressed into Scorpio. There will be lots of revelations. Let's see what will be revealed for Libra. Okay, this is a message of something long-term promised. I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign. Let's take the bigger picture first of all. Okay, some of you are going through a breakup possibly, or clearing the air where there has been things that have been repressed, oppressed, held back. 8 of Swords, Queen of Cups is crowning. Yep, 4 of Pentacles. Possible outcome. Yep, you're going through a breakup, you're going through a big change, or there's going to be a lot of truths. A lot of truth relative to love matters. Hold on. 9 of Cups. Page of Cups. 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles in the recent past. Yep, someone's gone into their cave. They're looking for the answers. They're looking for healing. There's an alchemy going on. Spirit is asking that you be patient. Lots of worries relative to emotions and emotional situations. You've got the 8, the 9, and the 10. This is going to be a very significant month. Wow. Wow, Libra. Wow, Libra, you're getting what you deserve. That's not a negative, getting what you deserve. To me, this awakening is going to be very powerful for you and very, very significant. Not easy, but a very positive shift, change, revolution in your life. Wow. Oh, Libra. This reading, it was worth the wait. 2 of Cups is coming in for you. You're clearing your life. Some of you could be leaving an air sign. Doesn't have to be an air sign. Could be air. Could be Aquarius. Could be Pisces. Could be Earth. Could be a Virgo. Unless you're a Virgo, Libra, Casper, right? Could also be a Taurus. Because it's a time of Dharma for you. Yes, lots of karma is playing out. Think about it. Look at the major arcana here. We've got the Hermit. You're one step before the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. For some of you, someone may be returning to apologize. That could be you're getting back your justice. You're being justified. I don't know if you're going to want to continue on this same path, because there is even though we don't have the 10 of Pentacles, or the 4 of Wands, which would be a long-term marriage. We've got the Hierophant though. So the Hierophant could be a marriage card, or it could be about your beliefs, and um, there are things that are going to change for you. Remember that Uranus has left Gemini, which was in good aspect for you, which was trying to give you the right answers, the right perception, the right mind, to do what is right for you. Because I see where emotional matters are concerned, you've been worrying, you haven't been sleeping well, it hasn't been easy for you. Intuitively, what I'm getting is, obviously there's been heartbreak, you've been blocked from a wish fulfillment here. And I don't know if you've been stuck in a situation where someone was doing things that were wrong, unhealthy. You were in an unhealthy other connection, possibly, with someone that went overboard, where could have been substances. I mean, Nine of Cups could be someone who drinks a lot, right? Someone who is doing things that are not right. So I get a sort of wounding, a heaviness here. The Four of Swords could also be someone that needed to go through physical healing, emotional, psychological healing, someone needing to see a professional, right? Someone that was holding back, or this could have been a secret that you've been holding from others. Something like going through your own darkest time without sharing, without the support of others. It's like you going through a shadow phase with a difficult situation that you were trying to cope with, that wasn't easy. Like a very karmic situation, what could I say? Could have involved third parties, because we've got the Four of Swords, but this speaks to going through heartbreak. So someone's going through their awakening, through an enlightenment. I don't know if this is you or this is someone in your life that's, that you've been dealing with, whether it was a marriage partner, whether it was a relationship, where back in the past, maybe you did have those fears, or some understanding that things wouldn't be easy. Maybe in the past it felt like a wish fulfillment, but then, after the Nine of Cups, you've got the Four of Pentacles, which is like, I'm holding back, going within. Fours always speak to the home and to our personal life and matters to do with the past. Some of you could be mothers, could have children. We've got a couple of pages here, right? And a King of Swords, which would be a significant person in your life. I don't know if it's a Leo or an Aquarius as well, but because we've got the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords, you've come to the, you're thinking, you're stuck in that Nine of Swords. That's what's on your mind. But in the near future, it's showing that this darkest before the dawn is coming to an end. Okay, it's coming to an end. You deserve better than this. Now, there's going to be communication, an unexpected messenger. You could be dealing with two different people. I don't know if there's an age difference as well, where there's a message of promise of something long term, something that you're looking at, studying, right? Or even going through, strategizing, looking towards the future. Now, as I said, someone could be returning to apologize. Is, the Page of Cups enough for you? Because the King of Swords in the challenge, this could be someone that uses very harsh words, someone that's not truthful. It could be anything legal that you're going through, a legal divorce for some of you, because we've got a Two of Cups, which is the general energy, which is saying the shift that's happening for you and what you're leaving behind was not your Two of Cups, but what you're going to be justified. Some of you are going through that portal. Today is the 11/11, and that's what the Justice card speaks to me about. There is a possibility of a spiritual other new relationship coming through here, but you're needing to go through a clearing out. What's beneath the Ace of Swords? It's the Two of Wands. Some of you have been at a dilemma what to do. If you haven't been able to make the choice, or dealing with someone who had a choice right? And could not make the choice. They're being pushed to the change here, because that's what the Tower is, right? We've got a Two of Cups, Two of Wands. Twos always speak to, trying to find balance, even with the Justice card here. That's a card of balance. And the Hierophant is a 5, which speaks to, major arcana, big changes. You're going to connect with someone that's going to bring you, and you may have already connected with this new, because this new phase is someone who's going to be strong, someone who's going to be more confident, someone who's going to be more truthful. Obviously, you've been soul searching because you haven't had the answers. Someone needed healing here. 3 of Swords, and then 4 of Swords. I've been battered, bruised, broken, right? And you've been holding back on that. So, and because we're in retrograde season, I'm not going to rule it out that this could be a soulmate that's entering your life, that's coming in, okay? Someone that you've already known. Let's take more messages and see what's possibly going on. Let's look at the Lenormand. For Libra, please, Spirit. Libra in the time of November, or whenever you get to view this message. What's going on for Libra? What is the potential in love for Libra? We've got news. These could be legal documents. Yep, a choice, a dilemma. Change, I would say, because you're crossing over a bridge, or this is like the 5 of Cups for me. And we've got the divine feminine. She knows what she wants. She's someone who's grounded. She's someone who, it's like she's looking to the past. You see, there's news, there's an open book here. There will be a lot of clarity. She is very nurturing, very loving, very motherly. But she may have been dealing with a fox, someone who was very sneaky, deceptive. I mean, the 10 of Swords is a feeling of betrayal. But this could be something that you'll be leaving behind, because the star brings on a wish. It brings some hope. Oh my God, dear Libra, how many times am I going to say, oh my God? Some of you are going to be the fox yourself. You're going to be intelligent. You're going to find a way out of this maze, out of this challenging time, because you're going through an awakening. You're seeking the answers. You're seeing, it's like Spirit has heard your cries, your necessity, your need for guidance, and sending you downloads as to what you need to do. We do have a Knight of Cups here. A Knight of Cups could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces. We've got Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. We've also got the 6 of Cups here, which is a soulmate connection. There's nostalgia. Some of you are returning to the past. Going back to the past is going to help you release this here. Okay? Maybe you've been in cycles again and again, trying to do right. Libra, you are someone who needs equal and loving relationships, but sometimes you find it hard to stand on your own, And I feel that now you've got the help of Spirit. You've got the help of Spirit. Even your ability to discern, to be intelligent through wisdom, I would say. You're finding a way out, but that's also with the help of Spirit, out of a situation that's been tough for you. So therefore, it's not going to be an easy time. Not going to be easy at all, as we're coming up to a new moon in Scorpio. But you're going to be connecting with someone that will value you and will give you the love that you deserve, right? There they are. Here is your person, dear Libra. This is a match for me. This is a match because we've got water and earth in this couple. They are a match. They do find, the middle ground. It's like the 2 of Cups. This couple here, they're slow, they're gradual, they're patient. I feel that many of you may have strong Virgo placements, and that's why you've come out as someone that's more earthly, right? someone that's more patient. Let's see what's going on in the emotional department and psychologically this month. We'll be taking the blockages, we'll be taking a couple of messages of love, some timing cards and dice as well. What's going on for Libra in the month of November, or whenever they seek this message? What do they need to know about the subconscious, the emotions relative to the time that they're watching this? You've got the Hermit here, so someone is seeing the light, someone has seen the light. You know, this is like integration of the wisdom. Someone having gone within. Also, it could speak to a lack of communication and opening. But we go from the Virgo to the Leo energy here. It's like I'm in hiding, and then all of a sudden the sun comes through. Someone follows their heart. They're confident, right? Or something may have been going on during summer where someone was enlightened about a family situation, about support. The summer card could also speak to happiness, that what someone has seen internally, or what they will be seeing, the wisdom, the downloads that's coming in, and the ability to heal will bring happiness and support. A possible other spiritual connection, someone connected to the family, your tribe, or a possibility of something long term. Yeah, moving in together, so on and so forth. Yeah, masks are coming off. There will be a lot of revelations. There's your tribe, you see. Some of you may have found out that if you were dealing with someone else and not in a marriage, you may have connected with someone that was in another marriage and made you the third person. And that could be the revelation. Also, the mask that's coming off. And what's promised for you is a spiritual connection and a lot of abundance. This is a spiritual card. It speaks to abundance and connection to spirit and pride, manifestation, abundance. Now, there can be a little bit of ego as well if you're dealing with a fixed sign. It's the fixed signs that are a little bit egotistical. What's at the bottom? Yeah, your love life is going through an ascension, dear Libra. Ascension process. Let's see what the blocks are. What are the limitations, the blockages, the lessons relative to your love life? I don't know if this will speak to the person that you're releasing, the person you're hoping to manifest that's been blocked. Ego can be very much blockages. This could be also someone losing their patience. There will be, it's going to be a very emotional time. Let's see. Past trauma. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. So don't rush into anything, dear Libra. Friendship would be a thing. If you're leaving a past traumatic relationship, don't jump into a relationship yet. Friendship is advised here with the Two of Cups and the two deities here that are showing up as patient. You've also got Temperance that's saying there's an alchemy going on. Healing needs to take place. Okay? Don't jump straight into another relationship. She's stepping in the water and the earth. Stay grounded and take your time. Work with those emotions. Lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. Okay. And too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. You may have been dealing also with someone that was not giving you what you deserved. Right? Someone that had excuses all the time. Maybe the sex was good. Some of you are also thinking that it's too much work. I can't trust. Give yourself time. As I said, don't jump in with both feet. If someone shows up There's no rush. There is no rush. Let's look at the messages of love that are coming through for Libra, play spirit. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. So there are regrets here. Damage. We are both hurting from this. And broken. I feel shattered about this situation. See, it's not going to be an easy month at all. It's up to you what you're going to do at the end of the day, dear Libra. What I do know is that the Ten of Swords turns into the Ace of Swords, right? And you've got that right here, okay? If you're feeling confused, trust that people are there for you. Maybe people outside of the situation, friends, could help you discern and see things more clearly. Get sound advice from people you trust before you move forward and jump into anything quickly. What's this gentle-like creature? What are they sitting on? Yep, you've got the anchor here, which speaks to someone that's going to take their time, but they can offer you stability, and they are someone who will maybe ground you, you know, help you keep your feet on the ground, not off the ground. Let's take the timing cards. I'm going to take 3, maybe choose one or use all 3 as a bigger message. There is no more time. Someone feels as though they're running out of time. 59 could be an age. 24 October. I don't know if October 2024 was significant. But also, well, October, we've just left October. That was the Libra season. Unless this is talking about next year, in October, which will be a significant month. 24 could be a date, right? Again, it could be a significant number for you. And 29, 12 months from now, well, that sort of does tie in. As I said, take your time. Spirit is telling you not to rush into anything. Let's take some dice. Before we do that, and I forgot, I need to take 3 Sibilas as a possible outcome, because we've got the Ten of Swords, the Justice, and the Hierophant. Let's get a little bit more information on the outcome for you before we take the dice for Libra, play spirit. Gran consolazione, someone's consolation. This is the best Sibila in the deck. We've got speranza. So your best consolation, your dream involves 8 of Cups, speranza, moving on, leaving an emotional past situation, because that's blocking you from your manifestation and your abundance. What else? And we've got, to me, this is a, wow, Libra, wow. This is a soulmate, twin flame. This is like the Ace of Wands. It is the Ace of Wands. This is a potential opportunity for a new beginning, and there's a commitment here. This is long term. It's a spiritual connection that may turn physical, right? In the physical realm. Remember what I said, your love life is going through an ascension process, and someone will be popping the question. If you're dealing with a fire sign and they're in a rush, tell them to, because you may be dealing with someone that has got strong earth and water, but fire as well. Slow down. No rush. This is so promising here, but emotionally someone's got to check out, leave the past. Let's see what the signs are, the most significant signs. We've got Aquarius. Yep. Aquarius. Some of you are releasing an Aquarius. And the future, well, Aquarius season is going to be significant, which will work well for you. We're going to have a lineup of 5 planets in Aquarius in February and an eclipse there. So that may be the time when you're releasing someone with strong Aquarian energy. Taurus comes through right on the Taurus card. That could be your next person. So you're both Venus ruled. We've got Aries as well. Aries. We've got Aries, Aquarius, Aries, very explosive energies. Aquarius, third time I rest my case. And Libra, you're here in the energies. Let's see, let's count months or days. Take it as it resonates, because there's the darkest before the dawn. There's an opportunity here, right, for the releasing of the blockages, by releasing an emotional situation of the past that will open up the way, that will pave your path towards a new commitment, long-term friendship first. Days or months? 12. I knew that was going to come through, because it's come through here as well. Tomorrow is the 12th. We've got another 12. We've got another 12. Significant. December could be significant. And 4. And let's take the planets, the deities. Okay, Neptune. Neptune, very significant for you. Pisces energy. Or maybe the veil is coming off. You know, the masks are falling off. Neptune is illusion, but also magic. You've got the moon. Cancer comes through. The moon again, we're going to have a new moon in Scorpio that's going to get you a little bit uncomfortable on the 20th. But also, we've just finished a Taurus full moon. So something is closing up relative to Venusian matters. You've got the sun. You have the sun moon, that's a new moon or a full moon, completion before a new beginning. And you've got Uranus right there. Uranus is right there. Okay, so again, that speaks to Aquarius, but Uranus is also in Taurus. If you're dealing with a fixed sign, a Taurus, they were not budging because of a little bit of ego. That's changing as well. So Libra, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for your love always. I am wishing you well, and thank you for your patience for this reading. Wishing you well, and as I said, today is 11/11. Send your wishes out to Spirit, and trust in your intuition. Love you lots, Libra.